Hello guys, welcome to my first F125 video. Today we're going to be doing Breaking Point Chapter 1. Yeah. Okay, let's get into it.
Previously, in Breaking Point.
You know, the first time you see a car, your car, alongside Ferrari, McLaren, Mercedes, that's what it's all about.
Aiden, listen.
Between you and me, I don't think this team is right for me.
Callie Mayer becomes the first woman ever to win the F2 championship.
What about your dad? Has he called to congratulate you yet, Callie?
Nope. Next question.
Devon Butler now. Oh, that's not good. Oh no, Devon Butler spins. He's out.
It was his hearing. He'd been keeping it from us.
I'm done, Casper.
I think maybe he'd been trying to keep it from himself. So if Devon, your son, can't drive, how about your daughter?
Callie Mayer becomes the first female driver of the modern era to participate in an F1 race.
Here she comes. But there's contact between the two Konnersport drivers.
Aiden, are you alright? It's just another butler.
The two Konnersport teammates not exactly doing each other any favours this afternoon.
What is Aiden playing at? Thought he was too good for the team. He just had a bit of an attitude problem.
Enough! It has to stop. Understand?
I must take care of the business, Kelly. Who do you think will inherit it after I'm gone?
Well, Devon. Obviously. I wanted you to fight for me. He never listened to me. He always listened to you.
You know what it's like to leave all this behind, don't you?
It's the most difficult thing I've ever done.
I didn't choose this, Casper.
I've had an entire season of you whispering in people's ears. I'm asking you to leave the meeting.
You can't be serious.
This is not your team. And after today, it might not even exist.
You coming, Devon?
Yeah, I'm thinking I might actually stay.
You all know what's at stake. If we race as individuals today, the team dies.
I'm sorry if I was ever...
I will forgive you on one condition.
What's that?
You get your share of the points.
Aiden's out! I heard.
Sure about this?
I'm sure about everything.
Is this a team order?
It's just not going to make up that much ground. It can't be done. Just cruise it in, Cal. Trust me, you watch her go.
And to the checkered flag for one final time. That is some race from Callie Mayer.
What an incredible performance by her today. Konnersport, sure, will be very delighted with that one.
Alright, so just a bit of a flashback from F123, I think it was. Which was a pretty good breaking point. They're getting better for ever since 2019. That was the first story mode. That was pretty good in my opinion. Well, nah, not really, but it was something different, so everyone was going crazy over it. I'll try to upload quite a lot now. I'll probably be doing a my team career and a driver career and 2-player. I'll try my best. Why can't I hear anything? Seems like there's no sound for this unless I did something, which I don't think I did.
Well, here we are then, the final day of pre-season testing here in Bahrain.
It's been good, isn't it, so far, Crofty? We've seen all the teams out there, putting in the miles, putting in the laps, and we come away from it still not knowing who's going to be the team to beat. It looks super competitive as always.
Now, you're not wrong, Ant. Red Bull and Ferrari have looked impressive, as expected, but it's Konnersport that have really been the talk of the paddock so far this week.
Okay, Aidan, we've got some great data over the past couple of days. We're all really happy, but let's make this a big, strong finish, yeah?
Yeah, copy.
Right, we've gone with a brand new setup on the car here, so just use this lap to get accustomed to the changes, and once you feel like you're happy enough with everything, you can come back to the pits at any time to end the session.
Okay, sounds good.
Great, I'll leave it up to you.
A lot more understeering. But I like it a lot more to start the steering.
Oh, isn't it good to be back, Aidan? I've missed this.
Yeah, you know me. Just getting back into the swing of things.
You guys have probably already seen this chapter if you have the game or played it or watched Arab or Team at Mali, but may as well start one up too. Okay, so we run very wide out of there. Use everything right now. Back on the brakes. That corner feels a lot more different. But it's probably also the steering. Let's go from throttle back to right. I think the battery burns a bit better this year. It's not burning as bad.
Right, we'd like you to push it on this next lap, please, mate.
Can do.
I'll be trying my best to get out videos. I am practicing for...
Okay, mate, let's have some feedback on the car, please. How's it feel?
Yep, sure thing. The car's feeling great.
4 hours of Thruxton and a TCR. That will be streamed over on Twitch, and I'll try to make a bit of a highlight reel if I can. I'll do my best. Go past Halbert. So happy I'm off F125, mate. I still have to do F124 for this specific league, but I don't know, it shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna be very different though. This actually feels like it's more F123 a bit.
Right, that's excellent stuff, mate. We're seeing really positive data from that run, so just when you're done, bring it back into the pits.
Copy.
Yeah, that's enough. How do I drive back to the pits?
Understood. Stopping this lap. Okay, Aidan, everything's looking good so far. Car's looking great, and so do you.
Yeah, this car is a rocket ship. You guys have made a beast right here.
I still prefer Jeff over Mark. Maybe I'll try to rev it out. Wait, oh, didn't it used to not be straight? That's what I was looking at. I'm like, I see the lines now. I thought they weren't straight when I was watching it, but they are. I like this new car. It looks a bit. I like it more than the other one. I don't know why. The circles are cool. It's like this phenomenon.
I've already told Casper, let the car run a little wider out of turn 4. You can really extend the track there.
I don't know. We're already pretty close to track limits at that point.
Well, you're leaving time on the table, so just let it run a little wider. It's all
Yeah,
good.
but you're not the one behind the wheel, Dev.
We might be pushing our luck with the stewards, so we'll have to side with Callie on this one.
Ask Casper, he'll agree with me.
Yeah, they're here now. Just give me a second. Devon, just a man. So we look through the data, and if we adjust the ERS harvesting rate, we should see some improvement on those turns.
Told you.
Right, okay, settle down. Got someone who wants to speak to you all. Right, they're listening now. Davidoff.
Good. Well, so, as your new team owner, I thought it only right that I check up on my investments. And I'm glad I did. Casper's just filled me in on the lap times. I just wanted to say, well done. I'm impressed. But Red Bull's numbers are better, so there's still room for improvement.
Well, now we know what we're up against. I'm sure me and
Callie,
Aidan could...
don't have time to chat. All I wanted to say is that I'm expecting great things from our drivers this season. We all are. Just don't let yourselves down.
And no worries, Dad. We're all over it.
Good man. I'll fly out to Bahrain as soon as I can. Ciao.
Well, he's right, you know. With times like these, we could be real contenders this season.
It seems like Callie's a bit fed up with her dad. The like eye type roll that she did when she heard that. Now I don't know if Imola was laser scanned. I think it was. I'm not 100% sure. But there's like gravel traps that almost every edge of the corner. Isn't that bad? What old track should be.
We had an incredible start to the 24 season. Better than any of us could have imagined.
And do you think any of that was down to Davidoff Butler buying the team?
Undoubtedly. I mean, Davidoff had a way of pushing people's buttons to motivate them, as he would call it. Besides, both his kids were at Konnersport, so if there were any disagreements, which there were, he could be very...
persuasive. He would always get what he wanted. Why do you think I sold the team to him at the end of 2023?
I really hope he is in this new rating.
Hey boss, got a couple of minutes?
I'll delay it. Let's just focus on racing and then you can do it.
Davidoff.
Casper, how's everything shaping up?
Pretty good. We're just about to go over the data from FP3. I want to encourage Callie to adjust the brake balance. She's still locking up coming out of turn 7. And as for Aidan,
Good. Casper, listen, we need another strong showing at him.
Of course.
Getting a great result in Ferrari homeland would show that we're serious about making the top 3.
And we are, as you know. We delivered a good car this year, so
But there's always a better car around the corner. Stay hungry, Casper. Also, I understand my old friend Ernst has been in touch about a shoot with some watches.
Oh, Eichenberger. Yeah. But, you know, I can't allow it at this time. I mean, we're under a lot of...
No. Ernst is an old Cambridge chum of mine. It's important to me. It simply must happen. I don't want to go into why this, why that. Just do it.
Okay, I'll get it arranged.
Good man. Thank you. Now I've got some other calls to make. Talk later. Keep the pressure on.
Alright, we'll head into Imola. With my eyes closed. Looks like we're Aidan Jackson to Imola. I think we will be able to switch switches.
battle down the straight here at Imola. There's not much space between Red Bull and Konnersport, and there's contact and into the gravel. Jackson's off, Verstappen's unaffected, and he races on ahead.
Verstappen definitely benefits from that one. Was there room for it though? I'm not too sure.
Everything okay, Aiden?
Not happy.
Yeah, well, it looks like you've escaped unscathed. Now head down and let's go, yeah?
I'm already on it.
No surprise of that one after how much Max and Lando got collided. Quite a lot from Max running him off.
We've got a lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button.
I still don't know how to take that chicane with the new curves. I don't think it was in 24 as though see Sergeant holding up people. Almost makes contact with us. We're going to have to use battery to keep up with sides. We open the DRS flap. Which way will we go? We're going to use the battery to try to catch up a bit. I don't think we'll catch up by the end of the straight, so we're going to have to tuck in for one more lap. Last time I drove this track, I was in a GT3. That's why I see to be hitting the curbs much harder than you're meant to in an F1 car. We need to get a move on here though. There's Verstappen in front of sides. So just need to get onto the left sides. We take that much better than before. We're now within 4 attempts. Do we go for a dive? We'll see how early he breaks. We'll stick behind and we'll just get him on the straight. Run it out hard. Use the battery.
That was the fastest lap of the race. Keep this up. Well done.
We're going to use the battery to just catch up to Max. We're on the brakes. Gonna gain on him quite a lot under braking. It's now down to 5 tenths. It was about a second at the start of the straight. So our teammate is next up after Max. Oh no, I fucked it up. I fucked it up bad. Oh my god. I need to remember there's now gravel on that and the apex. Oh shit. I was getting too aggressive. 3 seconds to Oscar with about 3 laps to remain after.
Right, I'm afraid we didn't quite meet our targets there, but don't worry about it. Get your head down and chin up, and let's focus on the rest of this race.
Oh yeah, well shit. But Joe will hold him up, and now we get a run. Down the inside, we're gonna not leave him move. We're gonna
Green
try
flag.
and squeeze him out. We'll give him a hard squeeze onto the apex, and we will get through.
Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.7 seconds.
We're just gonna tell the crew chief to shut up.
Confirmed.
I really just want to be driving, focusing on catching up. These corners were so much better with these new codes. EA and Codemasters has really done good. No traffic is coming up though. That is a bad sign. Try to catch up on the straight. Use all the battery you can to get as close as you can for the last lap and make a double overtake. Back, we're going to use the battery out the corner. We're going to go for a late lunge. We've overshot it though. Yeah, I want to show you the new rewind feature. Yeah, I did that on purpose just to show you that. And then we come to the oh shit. We can get, we are gonna take, we're now getting onto the gearbox now. Right as we hit the exit, we're gonna pounce up the inside. We use up our battery. We go to the inside and we get the move done. Yes we do. For P4 we give the space on the outside, so that's P4. Now onto Oscar for the last lap, for the podium, for the challenge. Within 5 attempts of attacking, we're gonna send it like we did the lap before. Will he defend to the inside? We're gonna see. He won't. We're going up the inside. To grab the podium. We could have won if we got past Max Slipper, and I didn't make that stupid mistake.
Yes, mate, I'll take that. Well done. We're really happy with the podium down here, so well done. Yes.
Unlucky. Good effort. Let's keep pushing.
Gotta say, it's been another good day for Konnersport today. A string.
We don't care about Ferrari celebration. But they just won their home race, I just realised. Not as important as Monza. Monza's more important for them.
Ferrari are at it again. An excellent performance.
Ciao. And somehow Checo beats Max. That's the game needs to be fixed. It's so unrealistic.
Aiden, what a battle with Max out there today. How did you find it?
Yeah, it's, to be honest with you, it's not about him. You know, of course he's tough, but I've got to maximise my performance out there, no matter who I'm up against. The car is good. It's as good as it's ever been, and you know, if I can get the most out of it, then I can take on anyone on this grid, which is a great feeling. And you know, it's a great feeling to come out on top in a battle like that. So yeah, it doesn't really matter who the people in the other cars are. I'm really just competing with myself.
You're now third in the Constructors. That's the best start to a season the team has ever had. So, what do you put it down to?
I think it says a lot about the team. You know, the engineers, mechanics, strategists, they've all worked tirelessly to get us to this point. And, yeah, we're working harder than ever to be as good as we can possibly be. And, you know, to achieve third place in the standings, I think that's a fair result for all of the efforts the team has put in.
Do you feel like you're sending a message to the rest of the grid with these kinds of results?
We're gonna just keep
We're just
it
working hard and
humble
keeping our
for
heads down.
now.
So far, the results have been
we haven't
positive. And,
won this
you know,
season,
obviously
I
that's been
don't
great.
think.
But
We're only
we're
third
not
in the
thinking about sending a
constructors,
message.
yeah.
We're just trying to do our jobs and, you know, keep performing as well as we possibly can.
That's great, thank you.
So there's chapter 1 all over and done with. On to chapter 2, and I think we go to Austria. Not the new reverse version. That's not that bad of a track. That blind corner's so hard to get out.
Beautiful, beautiful. Yes.
Devon.
Hey, Dad. Just congratulating the guys on a job well done.
There was no time for that. We all did well. How are preparations coming on for Monaco?
I'm sure everything's in hand.
Listen, Devon. We don't have time to rest on our laurels. I want the race data analysed and full diagnostic reports on Casper's desk before we begin packing down. Listen, you've dropped the ball on this one. You cannot take your foot off the gas, not when Konnersport is this close to success. I expect you to take charge. Show the team what a leader is.
Yeah, well, it's a bit difficult, that, Dad. I'm team liaison. Basically, I pass notes between departments. Not exactly leadership material, is it?
Devon, you have got to focus on the bigger picture. Casper.
Davidoff. Devon, can you give us a minute? Just need to talk to your father.
Yeah, sure thing, boss. I'll just go and liaise, yeah?
Davidoff, why so full on?
Just trying to motivate him, is all. He needs to stay focused.
Yeah, I'm talking about the team. They've just had a fantastic result, and you're... Just give them some space to simmer down, to celebrate.
Of course. You're right. We cannot lose momentum now, Casper. Everything must be in its place.
What are you planning?
What do you mean?
I've seen that face before. I mean, whatever it is, just keep me informed. I don't want any nasty surprises.
I'm just looking out for my family, that's all.
Okay.
Casper's a bit fed up. No.
Davidoff, hi.
I missed you just now, Aiden. Some race out there.
Yeah, thanks. It was a decent performance.
Decent? It was more than just decent, Aiden. Those are the kind of performances that win titles.
Yeah, you know, that's what we're aiming for.
Exactly. And, I think there's another steak night.
You know, you don't have to take me out for steak every time I have a good race.
Indulge me, Aiden? Callie won't ever accept, and I see far too much Devon as it is.
All right, Davidoff. That's very kind.
Good, thank you. There's a place called Giovanni's, not far from the hotel. I'll see you there at 8.
Thanks, Davidoff.
Ciao.
As the paddock heads to... I can't pronounce that word. Pichan... yeah, I'm not even gonna try. Styrian Mountains? I don't even know if I said that right. For the Austrian Grand Prix, both Jackson and Mayer are hoping to maintain the team's momentum deeper into the... Here we go, into Austria. Is that Max in front of us? I didn't get to see it.
Excellent start, Aiden. Now's our time to push. Come on.
Copy that.
See what lap are we on? How many laps do we get to use? 5 laps. Now let's go 3 seconds.
Let's use overtake and burn off some of this energy.
We try to get to the start of the other points of our battery and we get them on the brakes in before. Max and Lando battling for the lead at Austria. That didn't go well last time that happened. I think they got rid of some of the runners at this corner.
Some brilliant laps out there at the Red Bull Ring today, especially from our race leader, Aiden Jackson.
And his teammate, Mayo's making up ground out there as we speak.
An impressive overtake on the cards. Is it? Is it? Yes, it is. Mayo moves another place closer to her teammate in first.
Aiden's in first.
Copy that. Aiden is in first.
Can I catch him?
Let's go and find out, mate. Come on.
I can catch him.
You're 5 places behind Aiden, 5 places behind, and 3 seconds separate you.
Bit touchy.
The gap's 3 seconds. And that's a 2-second gap now. We're increasing our gap on the car behind by around a second a lap.
Around the outside. And we're on the attack. Trying to get into DRS.
Aiden is directly ahead of you now. Just 1 second separates you.
don't feel that great in braking points. But in the races I was doing, they went
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
No defense at all.
Great work. That's a new fastest lap of the race.
Oh, we touched. Whoops.
Okay, the gap is less than a second.
That's how you do it. What an overtake. Here we go, entering the last lap. We're gonna go for the fastest lap here. We are healthy.
Final lap, final lap. Push, push.
Straight. Now we go on to turn one.
Gap to your teammate behind, 6.0 seconds.
We use the battery all the way down the straight. We hit going late on the brakes. Keep the battery on because we're gonna have to now power it down this straight. We switch it off as we hit the brakes. Rotate the car nicely. See Ricardo in front of us. Hopefully he doesn't mess up this lap. Will we even get past this lap? That's the question. Go back onto the overtake, back on. We're gonna have a slipstream down here. We're gonna keep in it. We're gonna move up high now. Fastest time around the outside. We're on the brakes. Use all the curve we can get. Through there on the front. Will we get past this lap? No, we don't.
Absolutely
off, but we
awesome.
win.
Just amazing, mate. Well done.
Woo! Yes!
In a league of their own today, and what a day for Konnersport.
It really is, Crofty. There'll be
absolute dominance. Where did Aiden end up finishing?
After an excellent performance at the...
My top left thing, the standings in the end. Does he end up getting P2? We're going to do the interview and I don't think we even get to check.
Callie, congratulations on first place today. How do you feel?
I'm just proud. Proud of myself and proud of the team. Today was a good day. I fully delivered on what I'm capable of, and that just feels great. We live for days like these. The whole team does. Car felt good, strategy was on point, and we could deliver when it mattered the most. Couldn't be happier.
You had to go through your teammate to secure victory today. So, come on, what was it like taking on Aiden out there?
Yeah, I mean, there's honestly no difference to me. We were following the same strategy, so there were no orders from the team. And that means anything's fair game. If the team give me the green light, then I'm just going to go for it, no matter who the competition is. The goal is to lap as fast as you can, and, you know, battling Aiden out there doesn't change that.
Well, today has moved Konnersport up to second in the table for the first time ever. But can you sustain this level throughout the rest of the season?
Yeah. We're not just going to sustain this level. The goal is to improve it. We've worked too hard to get here just to let it slip now. We're not going to reach second place and be content. We've got to capitalise on this momentum and keep pushing and aim for the top. And honestly, I think days like today show that we've got what it takes to get there.
Thank you so much for your time.
So there we go, we finished chapter 2 now. With, I'm pretty sure, a 1-2 from Konnersport.
Thank you for staying behind. Konnersport's flying this season, flying. We're one place behind Red Bull. But it's a long season. I won't be around for a race or two. I have a bit of business I can't avoid. So I thought we'd get together and make sure that you understand what I expect from you in my absence.
Well, you said it yourself. We're flying, right? So we just keep doing what we're doing.
No. If we're to catch Red Bull, take Konnersport to the next level, each of you is going to have to step it up. Devon, you need to take charge more. You're a butler, a man of action. You need to start acting like one.
What's Casper said about that?
Callie, in my absence, follow Devon's lead. No arguments.
Finally.
Casper will be calling the shots, as usual. But Devon speaks for me. Is that clear?
Sure. No problem.
So, when we reach the top of the table, Konnersport will no longer be the hunter, but the hunted, and every team will be gunning for it. So, Aiden, if there are any disagreements anywhere in the team, don't be afraid to step in. Casper is going to be coming under increasing stress over the next few races. I need to make sure there's someone there with a cool head, able to smooth things over. And to keep half an eye on these two. Now, does everyone understand what I want them to do? Have I made myself clear?
Crystal. Of course.
Sure.
Good. I think we're done here. Remember what I said? You can close the door on your way out.
There we go. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe. Oh no, we got one more call.
Mum.
Congratulations, Cal! I was screaming at my TV.
All nice things, I hope.
You are the best driver on the grid right now. There, I've said it.
Thanks, Mum. How's everything?
Oh, well, funny you should ask. I've just had a call from your father.
You answered?
I suppose I was curious.
What did he want?
Well, he called to talk about you. Isn't she doing well? That kind of thing.
Okay.
And then he wished me well. And he said he had to take another call. And he went.
Weird.
Has he mentioned me at all?
I mean, we don't really talk.
No. Of course you don't. Sorry. Suppose not. Anyway, darling, well done again. I'll let you go, sweetie.
Bye, Mum.
Alright, now I'm able to say thank you for watching. Make sure to like and subscribe, and goodbye.